All right, I think we're good to go, right? So thank you guys for joining us today for a session regarding Microsoft Dynamics Business Central and how it could be used, to grow your business into a scalable, using a scalable solution. So in today's fast-paced world, actually, with the systems that are changing so rapidly, we need a system that can adapt to the changes that are happening and can actually help you scale your business in a way that you guys can benefit from. So just keeping that in mind, we wanted to address these problems that our clients that we are regularly in touch with are facing, and just for that purpose, we wanted to have a discussion around what are as well as the power platforms that can be used in synchronization with business. If we could go to the next slide, let's just go through for today. Business development manager for on Actuate. I have around 5.5 years of experience in the Microsoft ecosystem, and I have been working in the different territories: Australia, New Zealand, India, APAC. And also in today's session, we have Sumit Singh, who is a very senior Business Central functional consultant. He would be the one who would be guiding us through this amazing solution and showcasing how it actually works in synchronization with the Power Platforms. Then we also have Pragnesh Parmar, who is the Territory Channel Manager for BizApps India. And thank you for your presence, Pragnesh, and we would definitely want to hear some of your feedback regarding the product as well. Right. So thank you for joining today. Next slide, please. Right, perfect. So the agenda for today, firstly, would be a brief around on Actuate, what we are, what we have been doing as a company, where we have come from, what kind of clientele and the products and solutions that we are dealing with. So that would be the first aspect of it. Then we would want to deep dive into the product, Business Central, how it looks like, what the functionalities are, how are people benefiting from it and using it to their best capabilities. Then there's a segment around Power Platforms, which again, like I mentioned, in synchronization with Business Central, it actually helps you make the processes very efficient. So that would be something that we would be looking into. Uh, Last but not the least, we also wanted to, showcase one of our customers that we recently have, dealt with and who is currently benefiting from Business Central. And I would just say that this customer is based in different countries with different processes, but still we have managed to, give this customer a synchronized solution for his different entities. And the feedback that we have got is also quite brilliant. So that would be something that we would be discussing. And at the end, we would be going to the question and answers. I would just want to say that during the course of the webinar, if there are any questions, kindly put them on the chat or, raise your hands. We could just take a note of those and we would take the question and answers up at the end. I would now, request Pragnesh if he could just share a few words regarding the product, and then probably we could move ahead. Over to you, Pragnesh. Thank you.
Sure, Divyans. So my name is Pragnesh Parmar. I am a channel sales manager for business application in India for SMB. When I say SMB, it is a small and medium scale business for Microsoft India. And I have been taking care of this business from last 4 years. We have launched Business Central in India in 1st April 2021. So it's like a 3 year has been completed and we have embarked 1,000+ customers. And we have right now 142 customers who are currently transacting with me on Business Central. On Actuate, one of the top partners we have on Business Central. So Business Central is nothing but it's all-in-one solution for your digital transformation. When I say digital transformation has 4 pillars. It is like either engaging your customers, empowering your people, optimizing your operations, or transforming your products. Okay. So what it does cover, Dynamics 365 and Power Platform, which covers all major modules like sales, service, your operation, finance, HR, and commerce. What are the problems this Business Central solve? Like you must be using the for your accounting, you must be using a Tally, or for CRM, you must be using a Sugar CRM or any open source for the sake of giving a name. But it's a siloed system. So if you wanted to like sustain the business growth, you need to have a one ERP solution which gives you to the your front end as well as back end. So the only solution which we have is a CRM plus ERP combinations, which is there. Rather than using the disconnected system, you can use the our system, which is end-to-end integrated. Well, not only with your ERP and CRM, it is now integrated with Teams, Outlook, and other Microsoft productivity solutions as well. There is a limitation in reporting in traditional legacy ERP system, where by introduction of Power Platform, you have a all solution of Power Platforms like Power BI, Power Apps, and Power Automate, where any process can be automated via these solutions, and you can generate the reports. You can get out of your outdated legacy system, and Business Central can solve the problem for you. So the what are the problem statement like siloed system, duplicate data, manual processes, insufficient reporting, and the most important one in today's environment, because everybody is talking about the security of the system, because cyber crimes are daily and growing like anything. So Microsoft provides you the Azure AD, which is a security issue. By default, in any product you use of for Microsoft, you get the Azure AD. Then there is a in Business Central, there are certain functions like financial management, sales and service management, supply chain, reporting, operation management, project analysis, and it covers all basic modules. Like in, say, for example, if I take about financial, it covers your accounts payable, receivable, bank reconciliation, asset management, your month-end, year-end closing, and so forth and so on. So my request to all the customers out here is to and Microsoft give a 30-day of trial period as well if you wanted to evaluate our solution. That is very much possible. So my request to all the customer is to get this hands-on experience with the service. And OnActuate is one of the partner, is not only having a presence in India, they have a very good presence in US, Canada, and other Dubai and other countries as well. So they are a global company. uh, Basab and me have done a lot of successful projects together as well. So my request is to leverage on actual team and my team for a success of your ERP transformation. Over to you,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Divyans. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pragnesh. Thank you. Those were like really wonderful words that you have mentioned. Plus, regarding the product as well. Thank you for those insights. Really nice to hear those from coming from Microsoft. Uh, so right, Sita, can we go to the next slide, Sita? Right. So just a little brief about OnActuate. The company was founded in 2012. We are based out in Canada, Vancouver. We have our offices, like Pragnesh mentioned, we have our offices in India, Singapore, US, Canada, and we are currently supporting our clients in over 60 countries. And that support is being done by around 140 plus resources that we have that are spread across all these offices. And the clients that we support range from small initial space startups, SMB segment to Fortune 500 companies. So the only reason we're able to cater to all these customers is because of the breadth of products that we have to offer and services. So just looking into a brief on that in the next slide. Sita, can we go to the next slide? Right. So this is what I was mentioning. This is the main reason why we are able to cater to customers ranging from small companies to Fortune 500 companies, because we have all these in our kitty, from licensing to analytics to implementation, all these other services. And now I think we would want to get to the highlight of the webinar, that is Business Central. So I would just pass it on to Sumit, who is our functional expert, to shed some light on the product, give us some insights and some integrations with Power Platforms as well. Over to you, Sumit. Thank you.
Thanks, Divyansh. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the webinar of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central and Power Platform. My name is Sumit Singh, and I have over 7.5 years of experience working as a Business Central functional consultant, earlier known as Dynamics Navision. I specialize in assisting different organizations in transforming and optimizing this business operation through the implementation of Business Central ERP solution. So first, let me give you an overview of Business Central and its general capabilities. So yeah, can we move to the next slide, please? Next. Yeah, next. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, this one. So Business Central, what exactly is the Business Central? Business Central is a cloud-based business management solution that connects your financials, procurement, sales, service, warehouse, manufacturing, inventory management, and operations to provide an end-to-end view of your business. So these are the different modules which are available in Business Central. Business Central is a versatile and comprehensive solution that can support all organizations in managing their essential business functions. Uh, can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, let me briefly explain the Power Platform as well. So Power Platform is a low-code development platform that enables you to build applications, automate workflows, analyze data, create chatbots using Microsoft Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and Power Virtual Agent. So I briefly explain each application of Power Platform, each component of Power Platform. So first, if I go to the Power BI, so what exactly is Power BI? It retrieves the Business Central data to build dashboards, different kind of reports, and providing a flexible alternatives to inbuilt reports of Business Central. The second is Power Apps, which provides an easy way to build your own application that work with Business Central data. And if I talk about the Power Automate, it's a no code or very low code solution to create business workflows in the context of Business Central, connecting to various cloud services, and we can use multiple trigger points. And finally, if we talk about the Power Virtual Agents, it helps companies to build chatbots within their existing software to optimize day-to-day business processes. One more point which I want to highlight before switching to Business Central application is that since this system is hosted on the cloud, so Microsoft regularly provides and installs update as required as needed. Next slide, please. Yeah, so as Divyansh and Pragnesh pointed out, the challenges of disconnected system, inefficient automation, and lack of scalability, which is continuing and persist in many organizations. So we will discuss those particular practical scenarios, which, if I say, reminds me of an incident, or you can say a story from my own experience. So in one of the clients' organization, which provide the different kind of animation services I work with, the purchase order approval process was quite complicated, and complying that process is also difficult. The system was disconnected and the automation was also inefficient. It's very time consuming process that leads to delays and errors. So the lack of scalability was also a problem as the organization grew and the volume of purchase order also increased. Then we introduced Business Central along with Power Automate combination. The combination, it just transformed the purchase order approval process completely. So Business Central actually provides a connected system, streamline the process, and Power Automate is responsible to automate the repetitive task or the manual work, you can say. So after that, we took the feedback from all the users also, and they were very happy because they actually could focus on more important tasks instead of getting bogged down in the purchase order approval process. So if I can say in summarize in short way, the Business Center enables various departments, whether it's finance, marketing, or sales, to concentrate on their core functions. So in today's session, we are going to explore how to use Business Central and Power Automate with a few practical scenarios. So let me briefly explain again what exactly the Power Automate. Power Automate is related with to create the automatic workflows between your favorite application between your Business Central application and to get the notification over the mails and collect data and synchronize various files. So let me show you the potential. So one of the scenario which we discuss is the purchase order, or you can say accounts payable workflow. And then the second scenario will be the master or vendor creation notification. So let me just share my screen. Divyan, just confirm me if screen is visible.
Yep, it's visible.
So this is my Business Central homepage, and if I go to just to show you what different modules are available. So these are the different modules which are available. I can drill down further, like finance section, journal ledgers. If I explore further, journal ledgers, different modules actually. Cash management, cost accounting, same way, manufacturing, human resource, purchasing, which is procurement. Then project module is also available, resource module, service module, warehousing, and sales and marketing. So this is a basically an overview what all modules are available within Business Central. So let me just click on the search box, Power Automate. I just typing Power Automate, selecting a template. So there are various templates which are provided by Microsoft. These are the standard templates, and it started from 17 or 18 templates, and now it leads to 47 different templates. I can create my own template as well, but these are the standard template which we can use, which we can modify. So just wait for a few seconds. It's loading. Yeah. So these are the different templates. It covers different modules as well, purchase, sales, masters, or different kind of journals. So if you see that this purchase order approval is the mostly used template, so we will use that template. We close it. So it will just clicking on that template, system will redirect me to the Power Automate workflow. So if I am not going into the technical specification how these workflows are created, I have already prepared few workflows using the standard template. So this is for the purchase order workflow. And the second scenario which we will cover, the new vendor creation. So let me go to the Business Central application again. I'm clicking on the search box, typing purchase order. So I'm creating a new purchase order after clicking on the new button. I'm typing the vendor code, which is 10,000 of my London Postmaster, which is a vendor name. I'm typing BC underscore webinar as a vendor invoice for my test purpose. Let me choose item code as 1000, which is my service item. Let me mention quantity as 10 and direct unit cost as 130. So the total amount is 1300. I'm going to the request approval tab. I'm clicking on the send approval request. So the status has been changed from open to pending approval. So just let me go to the my Outlook. Wait for a few seconds. Actually, I will receive a notification, and I will receive a notification over chat as well. So so there are different ways to approve. So I can approve using Outlook. I can approve using my MS Teams application. I can approve after logging to my Power application also. So there are different kind of application which I can install on the mobile, and I can just mention my comments and I can approve it. So if you see, I have already received a notification over here for the purchase order. I have received approval request detail over Teams that this is the purchase order number 16. The amount is this, the vendor code is this. And I can mention my comments and either I can approve or reject. So let me use the Outlook because this is the most used. Just wait for a few more seconds. Yeah, I have received the notification. So I have received the notification purchase order approval request from Business Central. This is the hyperlink. If I click on this link, it will I can access the Business Central, and this is my PO number. This is my amount. These are my vendor name, and I can click on approve, and I can mention my comments approved. Please go ahead. I can submit this record. It's approved. Let me go to the Business Central again. Let me open the same purchase order. So if you see, my status has been changed. Earlier, the status was pending for approval. Now the status has been changed to released. So now the user can further proceed and receive the inventory and can forward the details with finance team for invoicing. So this is one of the example. If you see, if I go to the Outlook, I have received the mail notification as well that this purchase order has been approved with following details. I have received the comments that it's approved. Please go ahead. And that kind of email notification I also received on my mail ID. Same way, I have received the notification over my MS Teams application that finally status approved, purchase order received, same details. So it's a kind of scenario when approver is very busy, approver is traveling, which is very frequent in many organizations. Approver is busy in different kind of meetings, and he can easily access, he or she can easily access and uh, put his or her comments and can approve it. So this is first scenario which we have covered. The second scenario, if I talk about to handle the vendor, so requirement is like that, that whenever a new vendor is created in the system, I should receive a mail notification because vendor creation is in many organizations should go with the approval process or should we need to monitor that before creating any vendor. So we have already created a new vendor creation flow. Let me just go to the Business Central, click on search box, type vendor. I'm creating a new vendor. I'm going to the vendor list page, clicking on new. So these are one of the templates I'm using, vendor company. Okay. So my vendor code is automatic, vendor number series is automatically created using my number series table. And I'm mentioning vendor as BC webinar underscore test, and just two details I have mentioned. And I have the requirement that my number and the name uh, should I receive a email notification for these details. I can mention that I should receive the address also. I should receive the postcode also. So it's up to my business requirement. So I mention it. If I go to the Outlook, just wait for a few seconds. Meanwhile, we can see that what exactly is the, so I have received. Okay. So it's up to me that whatever I subject I need, I can mention this. This is all the standard part. I have mentioned that notification new vendor created. This is my vendor code. This is my vendor name. And this is again up to the business requirement, what kind of body I want to configure. So new vendor, this vendor name, this has been created. Please review and check. So it's up to me. So this is again Power Automate application provides me the capability that I can use multiple important masters and the trigger points that if something has been changed or updated or deleted from the important master like vendor, customer, inventory master, or there are some accounting setups. If something has been changed there or if something has been modified or created, then I should receive an email notification. I cannot restrict all the users because there are some finance users who should access, but the mistake can be done. So in the important master, in the important fields, I can enable this workflow. So these are the few practical, and the possibilities are endless for the Power Automate or Power Platform integrated with the Business Central. So it's up to the business requirements that how we can use it. So this is a brief introduction. Yeah, and over to Basap and Divyansh. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumit. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So I
As a
think there's
small or medium-sized business, you know that great product descriptions boost sales by making products stand out from the crowd. But being creative on demand is challenging, especially when writing product descriptions for dozens or even hundreds of similar products. No one knows this better than Stan, the product manager at Nanoleaf. Nanoleaf is a pioneer of innovative smart home lighting solutions. It's an exciting time for the team as they're about to launch a new product line, but authoring engaging product descriptions for their online store takes time and creativity. Copilot in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central helps successfully launch new products with AI-powered experiences right from where you manage your inventory. Stan wants to register their new product, the Nanoleaf Skylight, and starts by uploading a picture. Business Central analyzes the image and suggests a category to minimize data entry. After quickly customizing attributes and entering price and stock levels, Stan is ready to start copywriting so he can sell online. With just a click, Copilot uses natural language technology to craft an engaging description tailored to this product and enriched with key data from the record. Getting started with copywriting has never been easier. Let's see if we can improve this further. Stan can select precisely which of the product attributes are most relevant to describe the skylight, and also choose a format of generated text for consistency across the product line. Pretty good. Nanoleaf is all about innovation, and with a few more customizations, Stan can match their brand identity and tailor this to the target audience with a more upbeat tone of voice. And look at that, a creative catchphrase followed by an informative description that presents all the facts. After a quick review and a few edits of his own, Stan's text is ready for prime time. Nanoleaf uses Business Central's first-party connector to Shopify, a leading e-commerce platform, which means that Stan is just seconds away from publishing the skylight to their web shop. And here it is, ready for you and I to purchase. Not only does Business Central accelerate time to market, but having a great product description that is engaging and informative also improves conversion rates. So stop typing and start selling with Copilot in Dynamics 365 Business Central.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So basically, like we have seen in today's demo and this video as well, disconnected systems are a very big issue that leads to wasted time and accurate data and considerable costs. And Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central is the cloud-based solution that can help overcome these challenges. So the unified solution that is provided is easily integratable, and that is the reason organizations can benefit by switching towards Business Central and utilizing its full capabilities alongside the Power Platforms that we have. I think just one last thing I would want to highlight, because recently Forbes, one of the most prestigious magazines that we have, has recently declared Dynamics Business Central as the best overall ERP for 2023. So that is something that I would want to highlight for you guys. We would be happy to take any questions or any thoughts related to this post this now, and we would be open for Q&A. So if there are any questions or any doubts that you might have, you can connect with us right now or even post this call. We would be happy to answer those for you. Can we check if we have any questions on the chat?
Yeah, we can check whether we have any questions in the chat, please. So I don't think there is any question. Would love to hear more questions from you. It's an open session. Please feel free. In case you still have any questions, we'll share our coordinates. You can directly mail us or connect us via WhatsApp, phone call, and we can.
Next slide, please. Yep. So I will just share the coordinates, my coordinates, Basup's coordinates on the chat, as well as once after a week, the recording for this session will be available to all of you guys on your emails. So post that as well. If there is any question, any thing that you would want to discuss with us, feel free to reach out to us. These are the coordinates that I mentioned. I'll also drop these on the chat, and I would be looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you everyone for joining, and we would love to hear back from you soon.